Ghislaine Maxwell is convicted of her crimes, 5 of 6 of them at least. So we'll talk just a bit about what that is, what that means, and where we go from there. In other news, Dr. Fauci says the 4th dose is coming. So prepare yourselves, unless you want that winter of death and illness. Go get your number 4 dose. In other news, another CNN producer has been arrested and another is under criminal investigation involving, well, sexual misconduct. So we'll talk just a bit about what's going on with that. And a new legislation in Florida would make life very, very interesting for Florida men indeed. In fact, it would allow them military service in lieu of prison time. It is going to be all this and more. Let's go, Brandon. I'm Jay Edgar, and this is Contemporary. So I think the wireless card is starting to get ready to give up in the old laptop here, the old HP that we used for so many years. We made so many memories on this computer together, you guys. I've met a lot of you because of this computer. We've all streamed here. We've all chatted with this. I've seen some of you guys on the program here before. I mean, this old girl has done well, and I think I'm going to get a USB one when I get home just to, you know, alleviate any of this, but we'll march it through along today. I'm hoping it'll go a little bit easier today. I only have 17 news articles. It does look like the media industrial complex is starting to wind stuff down, coming up for the end of the year here, so, you know, they can slip some stuff in while we're not looking over on January 1st and the weekend that comes along with that. But what we do have, the news stops for nobody here, so we've got to get down into it. We got to talk about and see what's going on over here on Contemporary. But before we get started, you guys, make sure you go check out turnsandpagesproductions.com. Turnsandpagesproductions.com is potentially going to be your favorite one-stop shop for all of your news and commentary needs. We are set to carry great shows such as The Daily Ignoramus, The Breakdown with Birkenhoff, The R-Rated Conservative, no more Freckles and Rich show because that does seem like that's going to be going away. That's what was told to me over the weekend here. And Porch Boys as well. Check them out for their big New Year's bash coming up here in the near future. Go and check them out. I believe they'll be taking calls coming up here on New Year's Eve night. So go and hang out with them. Go and check them out as well. Great bunch of programs. And once we get the website up and running, we will have all of our live streams uploaded directly to the website after the fact. So you can go check our archives over there. News articles, individual articles from us, bios on us, and the ability to go back and check out all of our great creators. So go check that out. That will be coming up in the year 2022, and a great news site to help get news by the people for the people. That's always been a dream of mine. So we will see what happens with that and where that goes. All right, let's get into the finance for the morning here. The Dow spent yesterday mostly up 0.25%, so it wasn't a huge jump as we're coming in and once again winding down through the rest of the year. I don't see a lot of jump unless there's some major thing that happens this day, but it looks like we're looking at the jobs report, the unemployment report coming out here right now, and all the inflationary spending. We will be talking about that. And a Wharton professor is saying that, hey, you know, this seems to be the big thing Americans are worried about here, and investors as well. So we'll see what happens with that. We'll see where that goes, but 0.25% up on the Dow yesterday. On your Bitcoin ended just a bit ago, up another $1,000, $47,457 US dollars and 40 US cents. That is up $986 US dollars and 20 cents. That was a 2% jump throughout the day. So not sure if people are buying into it, if Elon's going out there and getting into the market here, but Bitcoin is on the rise currently. So go and check into that if that is something that you're interested in. I know there are a lot of people out there in the chat, like Ron Helton, who is very much into Bitcoin. If you can't hold it or mold it, you need to get more of it. That's what Ron Helton says, right? I'm not sure. All right, let's grab your industrials here. Copper is on the rise. Right now, steel is on a drop, and aluminum is also on the rise. Aluminum's up to 60 cents a pound on average. But let's see what the individual plays are. Bare wire, number 1 tubing, flashing copper, number 2 tubing are all up. Insulated copper is down, thin wire is up, Romex is up. Brass and brass shells are up. On your steel plays, BX conduit steel is up. Light iron is down, number 1 steel is down, cast iron is down, rotors are down. That's a lot of downward. Complete car is down, shreddable steel is down. Stainless is on the way back up, looking at your aluminum. Siding is down. Aluminum copper fin radiators are down as well. Regular radiators are down. Cans are up. Sheet aluminum is down. Rims are up. Electric motors with copper are up. Ballasts are down. Lead is down. Car truck batteries are up. Small foreign, all catalytic converters are still on the rise. You know, if that guy that died in, what was it, North Carolina, if he'd have waited just another week, he could have got another $12 for that cat instead of dying for it. Who knew? Compressors are up, alternators are down, carbide is down, hard drives, motherboards are both down, power supplies, low-grade boards, and towers are all up. So look over your scrap, look what it's going to be worth to you, bring out to the scrapyard and go and check that out. Alright, let's read one from IBD for the morning. Dow Jones Futures, Dow hits high, Tesla, Meta, this lone wolf are resistant fighters, from Ed Carson. Dow Jones Futures rose slightly early Thursday, along with S&P 500 Futures and NASDAQ Futures. The stock market rally was mixed on Wednesday as the Dow Jones hit a record high, while rising Treasury yields weighed somewhat on growth names. Tesla, Meta, and Datadog are all setting up, but hitting some resistance. Breaking above these resistance levels, they would offer